Uli and the Wicked Stepmother. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by lush green hills, lived a kind-hearted girl named Uli. She was as gentle as the morning breeze and as hard-working as the village bees. Uli lived with her father, who loved her dearly, but after her mother's passing, he remarried a woman named Manka. Manka, however, was nothing like Uli's mother. She was cruel and jealous of Uli's beauty and kindness. She forced Uli to do all the household chores, while her own daughter Zina lived in comfort. Despite the mistreatment, Uli never complained. She believed kindness would one day bring her happiness. One day, Uli's father went on a long journey, and Manka's cruelty worsened. She starved Uli, made her sleep outside, and ordered her to fetch water from the faraway enchanted river, a place feared by all, for it was said to be guarded by a spirit. With no choice, Uli set out to the river. As she bent to fill her pot, an old woman appeared beside her. "Why do you look so tired, my child?" the woman asked. "My stepmother sent me to fetch water from this river," Uli replied politely. The old woman smiled. "You have a kind heart. Take this," she said, handing Uli a small golden fish. "Drop it into the river and make a wish." Uli did as she was told and wished for strength to endure her suffering. The moment the fish touched the water, a glowing light surrounded her. She felt stronger, and when she returned home, she was more radiant than ever. Menka and Zina were furious. They wanted to know Uli's secret. So the next day, Menka forced Zina to go to the river. But unlike Uli, Zina was rude to the old woman and refused to help her. The woman gave Zina a thorny branch instead. Greedy for riches, Zina threw it into the river and wished for beauty and wealth. But the river rumbled, and instead of blessings, Zina's face was covered with boils, and her hair turned to thorns. She ran home crying, and Manka, in her rage, blamed Uli. But just then, Uli's father returned. Seeing his daughter glowing with happiness and hearing of Manka's cruelty, he banished the wicked woman and her daughter from their home. Uli lived in peace, and her kindness was rewarded with a life filled with joy. The villagers spoke of her tale for generations, reminding all that goodness always prevails over wickedness.